there, and welcome back to my channel, Celestial Connection. Alyssa here. Today's yoga practice is a gentle yin restorative class. This class is really great to do right before bed, especially if you've had a really long day. We're going to allow ourselves to have a very nice gentle stretch, but also release and let go, to slow down and reset. The props I recommend for today's class are at least one blanket, a bolster or firm pillow, and if you have 2 blocks, bring them as well. At the end of class, we're going to do legs up the bolster. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. You can drape your legs over a chair, a couch, or bring them straight up onto the wall. So roll out your yoga mat and let's begin. We're going to begin today's practice with Chandra Beta, or our lunar channel of energy. And this is a breath technique that you can do right before bed to really calm down the nervous system and slow down. So taking your right hand and allowing the thumb to close off the right nostril. So we are connecting with Ida, our lunar, feminine, yin side. And so that is our left side of the body. And so you're going to just gently inhale and exhale through the left nostril. We're going to go through 10 rounds. If your nostril is a little stuffy, then I suggest just visualizing the breath flowing through the left side of the body. Seven more rounds, allowing yourself to slow down, reset. Four more. Finishing your last round here. Releasing the right hand down. Now allowing the chin to drop down towards your chest, taking one deep cleansing breath here. Stretching out the back of the neck. And then coming into a chin smiles. So you're going to let your right ear roll over to your right shoulder. Allow that shoulder to drop down. And then inhale. Exhale, roll back through center. Inhale, roll over to the left side. Let the left shoulder drop down. Exhale, center. 2 more on each side. Taking it nice and slow. Again, our intention here is to slow down the body and the mind. And slowly come back through center. Now roll your ear over to the right side this time. Reach your right hand up and over to gently rest on the left ear. We're not tugging here, just a gentle rest here. And if you'd like, you can also bring your left arm out. 3 deep cleansing breaths. Release the hands and slowly come back through center. Roll over to the left side, drop that shoulder. Reach the arm up and over to gently rest on the ear, and maybe bring the right arm out. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And gently release, slowly come back through center. Lift the chin. Hopefully your shoulders and your neck feel a little more open. We are now coming into a dangling Uttanasana, but I'm going to offer an alternative before we do that. So if you suffer from high blood pressure or even low blood pressure, and maybe you get dizzy from hanging upside down, another alternative is you can come into caterpillar. You can sit flat on the ground, or you can come to sit on the edge of a blanket. You're gonna bring your legs out long in front of you, and then you're just gonna gently fold forward, gentle round in the spine here. And you can stay right here. Or if you're coming into dangling Uttanasana, stand up into mountain pose. Bringing feet hip width distance. And the intention here is to really release the low back more than stretch the hamstrings. So you want to have a nice generous bend in the knees. And bring your hands to your hips for a moment and slowly start to guide your hips forward, and then guide your chest forward and down. Start to bend the knees as much as you can get them to bend, as much as it feels good for you. And then allow the head and neck to hang here. And then bring your hands, clasp them to opposite elbows to start to release the spine here. We're only going to be here for a minute, so whether you're in standing Uttanasana or in caterpillar, 1 minute, use your breath here to find that stillness, that yin aspect of a posture. Inhaling and exhaling, beginning to slow down. Maybe you bend the knees even more. Just a few more moments here. Allow yourself to embody this moment. Three more deep breaths. Release the hands and then slowly start to roll yourself up. Use your core here. Head and neck come up last. Kind of pay attention to that release that happened. take notice of any sensations. And now meeting in a child's pose. So bringing your knees either together or about as wide as your yoga mat, bringing the heels down. You can also place a blanket, a folded blanket in between the thighs and calves if needed. And then gently stretch your arms out long in front of you and let your forehead connect down. We're going to be here for about 2 to 3 minutes. Allowing yourself to slow down here, finding a pause, resetting. As you inhale, envision your rib cage expanding out, pulling out. And as you exhale, it's sewing back in. Really allow your exhale to lengthen here. One more minute here. Grounding yourself, connecting, tuning in. Slowly lift your gaze and walk your hands up, coming to find a seat. Again, you can use your blanket if you want to prop yourself up. Coming into a half butterfly position. So our right leg is coming out long. The left sole of the foot is connecting with the inner thigh here. And you can rest your hands down on the ground, or if you want to make it a little bit more restorative, you can use a bolster to support you here. I'm only going to be here for 1 minute. Breathing, slowing down the nervous system. Anchoring us back to the earth. Creating some softness here. Just a few more moments in this space. Slowly walk the hands up and just switch your legs. Bring the left leg out long, the right sole of the foot into the inner thigh. And again, you choose what support you need in this moment. 1 minute here. Continuing to lengthen that breath. A few more moments. And slowly walk your hands back up. And now meeting in a nice spine lengthening posture. So you're gonna place your bolster or pillow horizontally, allow the legs to drape over. And then using your blanket or if you have a pillow to rest your head on. We're gonna be here for about a minute. Let the shoulders roll down. Kind of like our Shavasana. Connecting with that parasympathetic nervous system. Inviting it in. Allowing it to relax the body and the mind. Quiet down the mind chatter. Allow it to relieve any tension or discomfort in the body. A few more moments here. You're more than welcome to finish up this practice right here, staying as long as you need, or making your way back up to a seat very slowly here. And again, if you're coming to legs up the bolster, you're gonna take one block on its highest setting. And then the second block is going to be on its flattest setting, vertical, right in front of the other block. And then you're gonna just allow your bolster to rest right down on top of that. If you're not using your bolster blocks, you again can drape your legs over a chair, couch, or bring them up on the wall. Allow your legs to swing up and gently rest down. Again, resting your head on a pillow or blanket. Begin to relax the toes, the ankles, the feet. Let the shoulders drape down. Relax the fingers. Relax the abdomen. Allow the eyebrows and the forehead to melt down. Release the jaw and the tongue. This posture is really great to come into, especially at the end of the day. And when we bring our legs above our heart, it allows us to relax. This posture also helps slow down the heart rate, reset, quiet the mind. You can breathe naturally here. Finding that pause here, that pause in the mind and in the body. You can stay here as long as you need until you feel completely relaxed and ready for bed. When you're ready to come out of it, gently bring your knees into your chest. If your legs are up the wall, slowly bend them and fall over to one side. Coming into fetal position. Taking a moment here to thank yourself for taking the time to care for you. And slowly make your way back up to a seat. We're going to reach our arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. And let's finish today's practice with a collective Om. Inhaling. Om. I hope you enjoyed today's practice and see you next time on the mat.